Hello everyone, continuing with our online lecture series on CAD/CAM. Today in Unit 2 and Lecture 3 we will be focusing ourselves on rotation transformation, that is the topic of geometrical transformation. As in the previous two lectures I have covered what is geometrical transformation and then different types of geometrical transformation, in which we started with translation transformation and scaling transformation. So today we will be focusing ourselves to rotation transformation. So let's see the contents. What is geometric transformation? We have already done. Then in types we are done with what is translation transformation and scaling transformation. If you have not seen these two particular lectures, you can first go through these lectures, then focus on the third, that is a rotation transformation. So let's start. As in the very first lecture I gave the exposure to what is rotation transformation. Just to recall, by the name it is very clear, whenever we want to give any kind of angular modification and transformation view to our object, we go for rotation transformation. So as you can see in this particular figure, we have both clockwise and anti-clockwise rotation transformation. And in the beginning only I just want to focus that in all the cases when we will be studying mathematically, we will be taking anti-clockwise as positive and clockwise rotation as negative. This I will be explaining and will be delivering again and again, but to make you remember, what I mean to say is we will be focusing and we will be taking anti-clockwise as a positive rotation and clockwise as negative. So what is rotation transformation? Rotation transformation helps in angular change in the body with respect to some fixed point. What does it mean? That rotation of any point is effective with respect to some fixed point, or we can say axis. In this study we will assume anti-clockwise rotation as positive and clockwise rotation as negative. So now let's see the basic equation and transformation matrix along different axes. So we will be taking x, y and z axes separately, and we will be deriving the basic equations for the transformation, and then we will, with that basic equations, we will be making the matrix. So let's start first with rotation about z axis. Rotation about z axis can also be termed as rotation in xy plane when x, y, z are the three mutually perpendicular planes. So let's see the figure. Suppose we have a figure in which we have x axis and y axis, and we have just focus on this particular figure. Suppose we have a plane xy in which x axis and y axis are shown. We have any point P having coordinates xy, and it is at a distance small r from the origin, and at an instant it is making an angle phi with the x-axis, or we can say horizontal. Figure is clear that we have xy axis and we have point P having coordinates xy, which is at a distance r from the origin, and it is making an angle phi with horizontal. And suppose this point P is rotated to certain angle, say theta, as you can see in this particular figure, to a certain angle theta, and change its position from P to P dash having coordinates x dash, y dash. Hope the figure is very clear. So from this figure, what is x? X is r cos phi, that is component of this r along horizontal, that is x, that is r cos phi. Similarly the y is r sin phi. Let this x r cos phi is equation 1 and y equals to r sin phi is equation 2. Similarly for x dash, it is making angle phi plus theta with horizontal, so x dash will be r cos theta plus phi, and we know that cos a plus b, or we can say cos phi plus theta is cos phi cos theta minus sin phi sin theta. So we can open the bracket, or we can put the formula for cos phi plus theta. It becomes r cos phi cos theta minus sin phi sin theta. Now from this equation 1 and 2, I have just opened the bracket, that is added r with this and r here also. So r cos phi from equation 1 is x. So in place of r cos phi cos theta, I can write x cos theta, and similarly minus r sin phi sin theta, this r sin phi from equation second, it is y. So I have written this particular equation, that is x dash, as equal to x cos theta minus y sin theta. This is marked as equation 3. Very clear? Again, now y dash would be r, that will be a vertical component, that is sine component, r sin phi plus theta. You must keep writing along with the learning, so that you can understand it better. You must keep, as I am saying again and again, you must keep the pencil and paper with you while studying this conceptual topic, and it is very easy but a conceptual. Similarly, y dash will be r sin phi plus theta. What is sin phi plus theta? It is sin phi cos theta plus cos phi sin theta. Again, put the value of r sin phi and r cos phi, that is, I have opened the bracket again and put the value of r sin phi and r cos phi as y and x respectively. So from first and second equation, we will get y dash as, in place of r sin phi, I have written y, that is y cos theta, and in place of r cos phi, I have written x, that is x sin theta. So finally my equation 4 becomes y dash equals to y cos theta plus x sin theta. So I have converted both my equation in terms of the angle of rotation, that is theta. So finally from this particular figure, we have got equations like x equals to r cos phi, y equals to r sin phi, x dash equals to x cos theta minus y sin theta, and y dash equals to y cos theta plus x sin theta. Now in this particular equation 3 and 4, x dash and y dash are the final coordinates, that is coordinates after rotation, and x and y are the initial coordinates, whereas theta is the angle of rotation in anti-clockwise direction from point P to P dash. Very clear? So now convert, this is your basic equation for rotation about z axis. Very important, this is the basic equation for rotation about z axis. Now what we can do is writing this equation in matrix form. How can we convert these two equations, that is x dash equals to x cos theta minus y sin theta, and y dash equals to y cos theta plus x sin theta in matrix form? So, and as it is rotating about z axis, we will be taking z dash equals to z, that is the coordinates of the axis about which the rotation takes place will be unchanged in all the cases. This time we are studying rotation about z axis, that is in xy plane. As you can see, all our coordinates are in xy. So x dash y dash z dash will be equals to xyz into the rotation matrix, that is a rotation matrix about z axis. What it will be? How can we convert that x dash is equals to x cos theta minus y sin theta with the 3 by 3 matrix? Hope you can guess. Yes, very fine. You can write it by yourself also. You can try, because I have not explained the other two exercises, so that you have to do yourself, but for this particular I have given the complete derivation. So it is cos theta sin theta 0 minus sin theta cos theta 0 0 0 1. We can verify also. X dash is equals to x cos theta, here also x cos theta, plus minus y sin theta, here also minus y sin theta, plus z into 0 is 0. So it becomes x dash equals to x cos theta minus y sin theta, which is our this equation. Similarly, for second component, or we can say second value, we will go with the row into second column, that is x sin theta, here also x sin theta, y cos theta plus y cos theta into 0, and z dash is equals to this into third row, that is y into 0 x into 0, z into 1, that is z dash equals to z. So similar, this is your rotation transformation matrix for z axis rotation, and this is the basic equation for the rotation about z axis, or we can say xy plane. Hope it is very clear. So we are done with the rotation about z axis. Now rotation about x axis, or we can say in yz plane. I'll not go with the deep explanation. I am just giving you the hint that similarly we can find rotation about x axis. Hint I am giving. The basic equations which finally will occur will be x, since it is rotation about x axis, x dash will be x, that is unchanged. Y dash will be y cos theta minus z sin theta. You can draw the plane, draw the point P, that is yz, draw y dash z dash and make the angles. Finally you need to derive this effectively, but I am giving you the hint that as we have done for z axis, that is xy plane, we can do for yz plane also, where the equations will be x dash equals to x, y dash equals to y cos theta minus z sin theta, and z dash equals to z cos theta plus y sin theta. Now converting this into a matrix will be an easy task, that is x dash y dash z dash equals to x y z into a rotation matrix, that is rotation matrix about x axis, that is 1 0 0 0 cos theta sin theta, 0 minus sin theta cos theta. So this is the rotation transformation matrix for x axis rotation. And finally we can do it for y axis also, that is rotation about y axis, or we can say zx plane. It is bit conceptual, zx plane, as we go like anti-clockwise. First we draw xy, then we draw yz, then we draw zx. So while drawing the diagram you must take this concept very effectively. Hope you will do it very effectively. I am again giving you the hint that similarly we can find rotation about y axis. The hint is, basic equations are x dash will be equals to x cos theta plus z sin theta, y dash will be equals to y, and z dash will be equals to z cos theta minus x sin theta. This is very important. This is very important. Hope you understand. And with these equations, how we will be drawing the, or how we will be generating the matrix x dash y dash z dash, that is a row matrix, equals to xyz. This is xyz, not z dash. This is xyz, not z dash. I am again saying, into cos theta 0 minus sin theta, 0 1 0, sin theta 0 cos theta. So by this we can solve and get the matrix, which is a rotation transformation matrix for y axis rotation. So hope you are clear with the rotation transformation equations and matrices. So I have a small problem for you, that derive the equation for rotation about x axis and rotation about y axis along with transformation matrix, and send to my email ID, that is gaganbansal12345@gmail.com. Thank you so much. It would be advisable if you are sending me the solution with the proper figures, so that the both side interaction becomes very effective. And for any help you can contact me anytime in my email IDs as mentioned. And for any kind of problem you can comment with the time slots. Thank you so much.